Kerry, you guys fight back for the point in the second half. Red card kind of kills any shot to try and move for the winner there. What did you see about that second half response and kind of how the rest of the game played out?
I think we got off to an okay start, but as the half went on, it was like our energy and our shape had just started to become disorganized. And the goal that was scored before halftime, it was deserved by Salt Lake because they were on us. The halftime adjustments that we made, obviously the two subs coming in added something to the game. We changed a little bit of our formation, and for that matter, we changed it 3 times in the second half, with obviously having to go with 5-3-1 once the red card came. But I think once we shifted a little bit in the midfield, we started to get more of the game. And so it's just another example that we all get to see of this group that just never gives up. And I think it's a credit to them and what their mentality is, because on the day, you're not going to be perfect in any game. Some days you'll come out and you'll be stronger in the first half and you'll put a complete 90 minutes together. But I truly believe that on the day, we gave our best effort. It wasn't our best performance, but I think we gave our best effort, especially in the second half.
And then just Johnny gets that goal. I know maybe a bit of a dagger in a way, scoring against his old team. Just what did you see on that play specifically, and did it kind of look like old school Johnny there for a second?
Yeah, I think, as I said, the lead up to that goal and how they were getting at us, we were just slow to react as the ball went forward and there was a lot of space, and we just couldn't compose ourselves and get it into a compact way. And I think the goal was a result. I think it was on our right side as it was played in. We were just sleeping, and that seemed to be a good amount of, I don't know, it felt like forever, but it was maybe a good 10-15 minute period that we just couldn't get control of the game. And as I said, it was deserved by them.
And then just wanted to ask about Ian James's first start. What you thought of him and his performance and how he handled tonight?
I think he was outstanding. A 17-year-old that comes in. For that matter, we were incredibly young through the middle of the field, from the goalkeeper, center backs, defensive midfielders, that usually form the spine of your team, and our veterans were on the outsides. And so Ian was, for his first MLS start, was beyond what I thought he would be, and I thought he would be really good. I knew he would be able to track runs into the channel, and he was playing against some good speed up there. And so I think that was a preview and a glimpse of what's possible with this great young player.
Kerry, there were some people had some questions about the refereeing tonight. I know you're not going to comment on their performance, but you've spoken before about the guys controlling what they can control. So how do you think they responded tonight, despite the fact that there may have been some frustration with the refereeing?
I'm proud of them. As I was walking out of the locker room, each guy that walked in, it's just another moment where I'm extremely proud of the guys and how they've handled themselves. We talk about the things that we can control and the things that we can't, and it's okay to be frustrated, and it's okay to, be disappointed in some of the calls, but at the end of the day, we can't control that. But I am proud of the guys.
And then I know you were in the locker room at halftime when it happened, but Matt Besler was revealed as the sporting legend. He mentioned in the video that part of the reason he chose number 5 is because you previously wore number 5. Just can you comment quickly? I know you've talked about him before, but just what he means to this club and this city and what it means to see him as a sporting legend.
Well, now I'm proud to wear the number 5, right? He flipped it on its head. He's obviously the impact he's had, both as a captain, a champion, but also within the community, is unprecedented. He's a figure that will be remembered in history, and good for him tonight that he gets his name on the wall, because it's well deserved.
Kerry, that goal line clearance from Jansen to kind of salvage that point late. Is that a type of play that's just kind of instinct as a center back?
Yeah, he's made it a few times this year. If it deflects and it goes in the goal, you say maybe you should step the line up. And I've been, from time to time, I've mentioned that maybe you want to step out so that any deflection goes in the goal, but he keeps clearing him off the line. And so that instinct, just like goal scorers find a way in and around the goal, he has an ability to read the shot, read the deflection, but it speaks to how he thinks about his role within the game, and it's defending the goal at all costs, and we got to see another example of that tonight.
I just want to I know on that decision though, to where Jake and Gozo both just get yellow cards. Does it make sense that that retaliatory kick out only gets a yellow card? To you?
No. No.